Here comes a new challenger!
Fighter Pass 2 is among us, and, well, it's been here for a while, of course, but I just really wanted to talk about something. So I know I said I wouldn't make these Fighter Pass 2 post videos until the next fighter, but since the Game Awards are almost here, I might as well make, well, another update, because who knows, we could be seeing our next character at the Game Awards. Or maybe not. I'm not saying it's a guarantee, I'm just saying it could happen, it might not, who knows. With that all being said, I want to separate this video into 3 parts. Let's start with the first part, the Fighter's Pass itself. I've made my Fighter Pass predictions known, that I think that Crash, Chief, well, Ryu, and Gino, right? Yeah, those were the characters I put on that. But here's the thing. Those are my predictions, not the characters I actually want. And, well, aside from Ryu, I should stress, if the other 3 didn't make it in, I really wouldn't care. Predictions are who I just think is going to show up. That's just who I think is going to be. If I were to be honest with you guys for a moment, if I pick characters that I wanted personally, I'd have Gino only because I know how it feels to really not have your character in for so long and to just constantly be ripped from that chance. But that's the only character that I wouldn't want that'd be on my own wish list. The next character would be Isaac, because Golden Sun is my favorite franchise of all time. Okay, well, second to Smash, you know, but it's definitely top 3. And, well, next up, So Bad Guy. I love fighting games, so getting another one in there is definitely a big win, right? And I guess the last character, well, for those who know me, you'd know that I have this, I'm a big fan of the Black Knight from Fire Emblem, and even though he's an assist trophy, I think he'd be great. That or, well, Ryu Hayabusa. If I had to pick between the 2, I would pick Ryu Hayabusa since, well, I love Ninja Gaiden as well. But I have a soft spot for the Black Knight. So yeah, that video is only my predictions. Regardless of whether I'm right or wrong, I could care less. Though I should stress that if you watched the post Steve video, then you should watch my first Fighter Pass 2 video. It's a bit more scripted, so there's not much emotion, but it gets the point across. And a lot of the points that I didn't mention in that Post Steve video, I mentioned in that video, as the Post Steve video was just a follow-up, as this is a follow-up to that video. So I'll be having both videos at the end of this outro, okay? So like I said, they're just predictions, not who I actually want outside of Ryu Hayabusa. And I really hope Ryu Hayabusa out of all these characters makes it in. So yeah, I could care less who makes it in, except Ryu. Come on, just give me that one. And I would be surprised if Isaac were to make it in, though I highly doubt he will. Alright, for this second part, I want to cover something that I did in my Jonesy Sora video. So in that video, I wanted to do 2 things. 1, debunk the Sora mod, because it was obviously a mod over Shulk, and 2, talk about Jonesy. And that, in my opinion, I think he's a bad choice, not because he's a bad choice because of Fortnite bad lol, but because people don't want him in because Fortnite deserves it, which I think, you know, it does. It defined Battle Royales. But at the same time, people only want Jonesy just to make others upset, and to me, that's never a reason to want a character. While there are people who do legitimately want the character in Smash, that's not everyone, and from what I've seen, not the majority, definitely not. The majority is either they hate Jonesy, or they hate Jonesy, but they want him in just to make the other people angry, just so they could say, yeah, I hate you, Sakurai. I despise you. Alright, look, let's be real here. That's why people want Jonesy, alright? And I guess I want to address another point I made in that video. I said that Fortnite in time would basically die, alright? That's, you know, be irrelevant. And now some people were very upset at that comment, but let me explain myself. Every multiplayer focused game will not live on forever. Every single one of them has either died or one is just so much more popular than the other. And Fortnite is not safe from this. This applies to even fighting games as well. The only fighting game to really stay in the public eye is, well, Smash Melee, because the community really loves that game. To death, even. It's, you know, for them, it's the best game to ever exist competitively. Whereas with Fortnite, even though, as I said, it defined Battle Royales, PUBG may have started it, but Fortnite popularized it, that doesn't necessarily mean that years down the line it's still gonna stay alive. You know what I mean? It could, and I could be very much wrong on that, but not all multiplayer games can live forever. Eventually, they'd either have to make a sequel to regenerate hype, or in some other sense, just make a new game entirely. Even now, I still hear people talk very negatively about Fortnite, especially people who play Fortnite, and other such things like that. Which is why one of my concerns was that if Fortnite were to get in Smash, if Fortnite were to ever die, it would just be remembered as a franchise that, while yes, the popularized battle royales, is a game that was just ended up being hated by its community near the end. Not to say that applies to everyone, but it's true. Not all multiplayer games can really live on or have that staying power. The only exception is Melee. But hey, Nintendo really wants to bring it down too, huh? But you can understand what I'm saying, right? This isn't a hate towards Fortnite. It's just, I think that eventually every multiplayer game dies, and that's just a reality. Another thing that I think people may have misinterpreted was me saying that if you don't want Jonesy, you're bad. I never said that at all, and I don't know where you got that argument from. I was just saying that people who don't want Jonesy, they're fine to not want Jonesy. I just find it stupid that there are people who just want him in just to make others upset. You know what I mean? So whether you like Fortnite and Smash or whether you dislike it, I don't really care. My main point was just, it shouldn't be used for toxicity in the community, especially with everything that's going on right now. It's crazy as it is. And now for this third thing. Now, despite the fact that I said that that was a mod and that Jonesy, would be, pretty bad timing, it would be kind of funny, right? That despite it being a mod, and despite the whole Jonesy thing, that one of the two characters actually make it into, well, the Game Awards. You know what? I'm calling it now. If Jonesy were to get in the Game Awards, be announced at the Game Awards, I will laugh. I will laugh dearly. But if somehow, in some way, in some mystical force out there, because these two are the biggest characters talked about right now, that somehow Jonesy and Sora would both make it into Smash, that, my friends, I promise you, if that happens, Fortnite dances, an entire video of Fortnite dances with nothing else happening, no intro, no outro, while the song playing is simple and clean. That's all that's gonna happen. I hope you enjoy that if that were to happen. And if that does happen, I wouldn't regret it. I don't really care about Kingdom Hearts, and I did play Fortnite before Smash came out, so when it comes to it, I don't have any hatred towards those characters, and I'll be glad for people who really wanted them in. But my main issue, of course, like I said, is that you shouldn't really want a character if your whole reason for wanting them is just to make others upset. I mean, sure, it's funny, but get better material. I'm getting tired of seeing the same Smash jokes all over and over again. But it is what it is, ain't that right, kids? Haha! Either way. That's my stance on this. When it comes to it, my Fighter Pass 2 predictions could be wrong. They could all be wrong, and frankly, outside of Ryu, I wouldn't care. I really wouldn't. When it comes to Sora, that was a mod, but hey, he could still be announced. And, well, Jonesy, well, I already said my piece. Whether you agree with me or disagree with me, you gotta at least acknowledge that, at the very least, I didn't really bring up a bad point in that previous video. Maybe I had poor choice of words, but to say that a game like Fortnite will last forever is pretty insane. But hey, I'm quite impressed with the game. They somehow managed to get Star Wars, DC and Marvel in the same game, Kratos is in there, and you can buy him on the Switch version, and there's some rumors of Chief being there as well. I mean, Fortnite managed to get one of the biggest crossovers in modern day gaming than before Nintendo. That's pretty funny to me. But with that all being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I often can make jokes about things or whatever may have you, but in this video, I just really wanted to explain what I'm feeling right now. Regardless of who gets in, or, who gets revealed or whatever, I hope that we can all just come to accept and speculate about the future. Okay? Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I've been in every part of the community. Competitively, casually, and, well, in terms of speculation. And out of the three, speculation is definitely the most toxic one out there. People really just want to hurt you if you don't want to go with their own picks. It's pretty upsetting in all honesty. So please respect each other, because if not, well, it's just gonna be more and more of a downward spiral, ain't it? But yeah, that's the end of the video. Oh, and hey, if you're watching this video, could you do me a huge favor? And I know I say this a lot, but subscribe. I say it because I really do want to reach 300 before the end of the year. It's a dream of mine, so if you could, just stick around, alright? I promise you I'll make it worth your while. I make videos every day, and, well, you know, I keep trying my best. Sometimes I may not make the upload and just do something random, but either way, I hope that you enjoy your stay. So like I said, press that funny red button, and thank you for watching. Please, take care of yourself. It's a crazy, crazy world out there, but be safe though. Take care, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of your wonderful and fantastic day. Peace. You can be counted to